Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BLPH. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. While this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this one before in the past. That's where these red and green line annotations are coming from, but after today's price action, definitely some updates here need to be made. First thing I'm going to do here is some house cleaning and get rid of these lines. Sure, they still pertain to the chart, but from a presentation standpoint, given they're not really relevant anymore, and I don't want to have a million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion, want to try to keep this as clean as possible. This brings about our opening update, and this update is based on a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So for those of you that perhaps remember the last video I did, and hopefully you remember me watching, mapping out $1.15 as the level of resistance. Now that the price is above it, you would like to see it act as support, and actually already has done that once. During this candle right here, you can see the price pulled back, and surprise, surprise, absolutely perfect example of this former resistance, then turning into support where the price bounced from that point forward. Now, ideally speaking, hey Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? If the price can hold above the $1.35 mark, that would be best case scenario. But if the price does drop below it, by no means am I saying that the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But preferably speaking, yeah, if the price can hold up above $1.35, that would be, that would make the chart look the strongest for sure. Taking a step back, looking at the big picture of things, it's really all about the purple line right here, which is the 50-period simple moving average. And from a very simplistic, very black and white way to look at it, as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls are in full control, no questions asked. Right here, you see a perfect example of that. Pulled back, pulled back, pulled back, found some support, kind of cruised right along that purple line, and then finally got some separation from it. So again, big picture perspective, as long as the price is above that purple line, bulls are in full charge. Now, what about levels of resistance? Really, the main level that I want to focus on is just simply where the seller stepped in today, and that was up there at $1.62. So $1.62 initial area of resistance. The other reason why I'm just talking about one level is, in my opinion, breaking levels of resistance, not really a top priority at this point in time. Top priority just is going through healthy consolidations. Why healthy consolidations? Well, here's a perfect example that, sure, this sideways price action here wasn't the most exciting thing, but it proved to be very healthy as now the price has exploded upwards. So don't get me wrong, breaking levels of resistance is not a good thing. I'm just saying, not really a top priority. I think bulls should be mainly focused on building, yet and again, a higher base, and that way the long-term uptrend can continue. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.